I did want to kind of go off that a little bit. I don't know if you heard that Hooters is in a little bit of trouble. A lot of big companies have been in trouble here recently,
Yeah.
but they are apparently on the verge of bankruptcy. And I kind of wanted your, I guess it's really not on the same wavelength, honestly, but they're in big trouble. And I was kind of wondering, what do you think could be the cause of that? Is it DEI? Not everybody that's working at Hooters has Hooters. Is it maybe because we have OnlyFans now, so you're not going to drink out with your buddies to look at Hooters? Or is it just because chicken has become so freaking expensive? What are your thoughts?
I would like to take door number three, please. I would, it could be anything you just named, but as an iconic institution, national, if not international. I know I've been to several states in the United States, and they had really vibrant Hooters restaurants. The food is good, the vibe is good. I personally am not, into looking at Hooters, but oftentimes I'm with people who are. So, I don't hate the player, I don't hate the game, but I would hope that it has more to do with the economy behind being able to, I guess, have a fair price or an affordable price for your customers, especially when your only or your primary um, offering is chicken. Like I'm really hoping that that's what it is.
Well, I think it might have to do with, like you said, pretty much all that I touched on. And it's sad, but it's also interesting how you've seen, especially with the internet age, so many companies that have kind of transitioned well. I'm thinking of Walmart, Target, just coming up with apps and things of that nature. But then you have places like Sears where they couldn't keep up and they basically got their doors shut. And with Hooters, especially with the advent of DoorDash, and you're seeing this with Red Lobster and stuff too, I feel like a lot of the money was made on people going in and sitting down. You don't necessarily go to Red Lobster because they have the best crab legs on the planet. You go out there because you enjoy spending time with your family, and you'll run up a check. Everybody can get lemonade. There's markup in that. Everybody go ahead and get a brownie. There's markup in that. But you're starting to see, and also I feel like with the wait staff as well, so many people are taking themselves out of the workforce, and maybe somebody used to be a Hooters girl and now they are doing OnlyFans, and those people who wanted to see her at Hooters are just watching her on OnlyFans. But then on top of that too, just with like we said earlier, consumer spending being down so much, the food is part of the reason that you go in there. You go in there to eat and look at the girls walking around. You go in there to eat and watch the TV. But now, with everything being so expensive, you can barely leave the house. And you can say what you will, Trump got the gas prices down. They're still fluctuating like they were under Biden. They ain't as high as they
Who
were
said
under.
Trump got the gas prices down? I'm sorry.
Well,
I know.
people always got an excuse for
Let me
that.
compose myself.
But I mean, that's just kind of it's just so weird how a place that I remember when I was little, and we had an instance where we went to that Hooters, and one of us said, "Look at all these hoochie mamas or whatever."
Ryan.
Yeah, so we were all there, and Hooters is still my spot. I love to go there when I can, but it's really just become so expensive to eat out, but also just to be out, just in terms of I have to go out in all this traffic. I got to go wait here, and then the wait staff is trash. The food a lot of the times is trash. We used to go to a place and it was always good. Didn't matter what it was. If you went to Hooters over here, it was just as good as a Hooters over here. But now somebody bring you out some pink chicken wings, and they be like, "Oops," and then you mad you never go to another Hooters again. It's just there's so much that's kind of gone into that, but especially with I feel like the industry as a whole, especially when it comes to restaurants, it's just kind of fallen off because you can't find good help. The food's really expensive. The places are failing because no one's trying to go out anyway. You almost want to go to Hooters VR, just make your chicken wings at home and put the VR headset on and just watch the girls walk around, and you know it's just I feel bad for Hooters, but I hope they get out of this mess. But places where you have to go, even like WeWork and things of that nature, I just feel like it's dead because everything is online now.
It's different. I mean,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's dead, but it's different. I never really thought about the whole Hooters situation and the way you just explained it, but I get it now. You know, again, I was thinking just strictly poultry because who would not want to go to a restaurant with big TVs and watch the game and watch the girls, and like, how can that get old? That's older than time, right? Like, who don't want to do that? But, I think about it for myself.